Hey Case, we're here at the Colorado Auto Dealers Auction of the Rockies, and it got me to thinking, can we find a couple of trucks with a lot of miles and see how good they are after, 240 or 340,000 miles?
I think so, and you found a couple of good examples of some high mileage heroes. One of them is really no surprise. It's this Tundra at 351,000 miles.
It's just broken in, right?
This has got to make you feel pretty good about your Tundra purchase, doesn't it?
Yeah, I have a 2019 Toyota Tundra, but this is a peculiar one because this is a current generation, basically before the facelift, 2022 F-150, which is only about 2.5 years old, maybe?
Yeah.
With 237,000 miles.
That is a shocking amount of mileage in just a couple years. So pretty interesting too that we'll be able to see how this truck has fared over time. But starting with the exterior, on our first high mileage hero, the Tundra here, it's definitely picked up a couple bruises, a couple battle scars.
I would say it's weathered, okay?
Yeah.
So the headlights are weathered, the paint is weathered. Of course, we don't know a lot about the history of this truck. It's also 12 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Why are we doing this?
It's a cold day to be doing this.
Well, we're doing this because it's a tough environment to start an old truck, right?
Absolutely. And we got this truck in a position to be able to film it, and it started up no issue, so it should do so again now that the camera's rolling.
And we can take it for a quick drive and see how they do.
Yeah, and then this is a TRD off-road model as well, so
it's not a Crew Max, but it still has 4 doors.
Yeah, so slightly shorter 4-door cab, not the biggest.
Yeah, and we got our gear in there, so it's a little bit, decent amount of space, good sized bed. Heck, I might trade in my 2019 Tundra for this.
Yeah, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this has quite a bit of life left in it.
Finding high quality, long lasting goods seems to be getting harder and harder every single year, but I want to talk to you about a product that I've been using for multiple years that just keeps working. This is my Ridge wallet, and it may seem kind of odd in an ad read to show off a dented, scratched up, beat up product, but this wallet has been through the ringer. It's been dropped in rivers and streams. It's been dropped countless times off-road. It's been scratched and dented, and it just keeps coming back for more. Several members of the TFL team actually use Ridge wallets every single day because they are a slim, low-profile RFID blocking wallet that can hold up to 12 cards plus cash. Got keys? Well, Ridge has you covered there because the slick key case can hold up to 6 keys at a time. Better yet, Ridge now has an American traditional style, which features these really, really cool, almost tattoo-like images on the fronts of their wallets. They come in a couple of colors and they really give it a distinct look. Genuinely, folks, the Ridge wallet has been a part of my life for a long time now. And if you're interested and you want to find out more, here's how you can get a discount. Give yourself or your special someone something special that you'll use every day, a sleek traditional wallet by Ridge. Click on the link below or go to ridge.com/TFLtruck and use code TFLtruck for 10% off your order. That's ridge.com/TFLtruck, code TFLtruck for 10% off your order. And thank you to Ridge for sponsoring this video.
Now, if we look at the F-150, this is a Power Boost model, and it looks like...
It's a hybrid, dude, with so many miles.
I know. But it looks like this one is also fared pretty well. Now, 240,000 miles, not nearly as much as the 351 over there.
Well, the interior has seen better days.
Yeah, it's definitely...
As far as, dirt and stuff like that.
That's a lot of use. And we've got a couple little marks here on the truck, but nothing I've seen that is too catastrophic.
This truck may have been doing construction. I'm not sure. It's got some schmutz in the bed. It seems it may have been doing, I don't know, some sort of road construction type stuff.
But it seems like it's been relatively well looked after, just judging by looking at it on the exterior.
That's a lot of miles for a hybrid in just 2.5 years.
Yeah.
All right, how about this? Let's drive the Tundra. That may not be as surprising. And then let's drive this.
Yeah, and see how they fared.
All right, dude. So let's fire this bad boy up.
Yeah.
Okay, like you said, we moved it here in this parking spot, so it has been running. But can I get the camera, please? I want to show you that I'm not seeing any error messages. I'm not seeing any engine, lights or engine codes. This seems like it's just happy.
Yeah, it does. It seems like it's actually held up really well. The interior still looks in good condition. Even the seats and everything, nothing looks all that worn out.
351,000 miles, a little bit over that. Here we have, well, it's a 5.7, right? So it's a iForce V8 and 6-speed automatic. I mean, this is pretty standard Tundra.
Yeah, and it's an engine that we know well and an engine that we know the reputation of well because Toyota actually bought back, a first-gen Tundra, right? That did over 1 million miles with a 4.7.
Exactly, and then there's a couple of others floating around with a lot of miles too.
Yeah.
Approaching 1 million. Oh, it's roasting them, dude.
Still quite a bit of good push and a nice throaty sound from this 5.7. And yeah, so that 4.7 we've seen over 1 million miles, and these 5.7s we've also seen with very high miles.
Yeah.
So these trucks, their reputation precedes them.
Actually, can I do one more loop really quick?
Yeah.
It seems like the transmission may have slipped a little.
Well, the tires definitely did.
Well, I know the tires slipped, but I'm not sure I felt, really happy shifting from this transmission.
And ultimately, in a lot of vehicles, the transmission and an automatic transmission especially can end up being kind of a weak point over time. There's only so many miles that I would really expect to reliably get out of most automatic transmissions, even some of the better ones out there on the market.
And they have to be just rebuilt or, flushed or, just fix up a little bit.
Exactly. At a certain point, it kind of becomes a little bit of a maintenance item.
Let me put it in 4-wheel drive so I don't roast them completely. What do you say?
Yeah, and how is this shift into 4-wheel?
It's
It's crabbing, so it's in.
And the symbol tells me 4 high.
Yeah, so no issue there.
All right, so let me try this again. And by the way, it's 12 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see it right there.
Yeah.
You know what? It's okay.
Yeah, it feels like it's able to pretty effectively translate that power from the motor to the wheels.
Yeah.
So
And the brakes are smooshy a little bit, not very firm, but once again, this is an old truck at an auction.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if after over 300,000 miles, there's some maintenance that this might need, maybe some fluids. Who knows? But it seems to be in impressive order for the miles that are on the odometer.
Okay, now let's go jump into that Ford. I used to own a 2021 Power Boost hybrid, but mine only had 20,000 miles on it when I sold it. This one has over, 230,000 miles?
Yeah, 237 I think is what it says. So
yeah, so let's drive this one.
I'm interested to see.
So I spoke with my buddy Brandon, who is an expert at used car and truck sales, and he's there at the Colorado dealer auction, and he told me the Tundra that we saw did not sell, but it has a reserve of around $5,000. So that's the money you're looking at when you're looking at a high mileage Tundra. Okay, cloth seats. There's a little bit of just a little bit of wear and tear.
Oh, it's got a little fold.
Fold right there. Not so much, schmutz is everywhere, but a little bit of a fold.
That's a technical term in the industry, yeah.
Schmutz.
See how
there's also a little bit of schmutz here in the cup holders, but that's understandable.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. Let me get comfortable. I like column shift. This is nice.
Yeah.
Do you see the gauges, dude? It says ready. It doesn't say any type of error messages. No check engine lights.
237.
We have heated seats.
Yeah, that is impressive. It's an impressive amount of miles for a truck of
this age. Yeah. So trip fuel meter. Let me double check. 21.1 mpg. After, I don't know.
Yeah.
It may not have been reset, dude, because total miles is 7,200 and electric miles is 7,600.
Huh.
So who knows
what kind of life this truck has lived, I guess.
It's a 10-speed automatic, 430 horsepower. Let me put 4-wheel drive on. Sorry, let me see. 4-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive is in. Let's see if it crabs.
Yeah, no. Well,
Yeah, there it is.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. The four-wheel drive is in.
Yeah. And just, again, it's shocking to be in a truck as new as this is with this kind of mileage. So, kind of a combination of that is a lot of miles, so a lot of wear in some ways, but it's not like this has been around that many years to have any kind of serious, sun damage.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. So in a lot of ways, this truck is a little dirty, but with a detail, I think it would look really good.
Yeah, with a very thorough detail and wash, this could be good. Sorry, there's somebody behind me. Let me just accelerate.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God!
It hasn't lost its pep.
This is 570 pound-feet of torque.
And it feels like it.
And I think most of those horses are still here with us. And also there's an electric motor, right, sandwiched between the engine and the transmission.
And this is also kind of cool to see because I know for some people out there is a bit of a question of longevity, especially when it comes to complicated powertrains like this Power Boost.
Yeah.
And some of these newer hybrids that are entering the market in the pickup truck space. This is anecdotal evidence because this is just one vehicle, so statistically, you could argue it's statistically insignificant.
Yeah.
But this is one potential case of a vehicle with this hybrid powertrain that has withstood quite a bit of use.
And it seems to be driving. I mean, your heated seat is working.
Yeah.
We've got cameras working. This is not the fanciest model, right? This is an XLT, so this is not like a top-of-the-line model, but it's pretty well equipped.
Yeah. So I'm pretty impressed.
All right, I'm going to do one more.
How this truck is.
Yeah, this is rear-wheel drive now, and it's
a lot of wheel spin.
It's spinning its tires.
Yeah, I'm honestly, if anything, most impressed with whoever put this many miles on a truck in just this short period of time.
You know what this could be? If this is indeed, 100,000 miles a year, right?
Yeah.
Type vehicle, this is probably was in a fleet, and fleet vehicles usually get taken care of very, very well. Tire rotations, tire changes, oil changes, because they have to maintain a number of trucks.
Well, exactly. So the maintenance is on a schedule. It's not the type of thing that's likely to be overlooked.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there was a spreadsheet somewhere that was keeping track.
And maybe a professional team, keeping track of this, and mechanics keeping track of it, and all that stuff.
Yeah. So really cool to see one of these trucks that is put in as many miles and as much work as this one has. I think it's potentially a sign that the future is not as bleak as some might imagine with trucks as they get more complicated in their powertrains. You get to have more and more systems involved.
Now let's take a look at that hybrid, because I'm super curious how much it costs. So this is the truck I used to own. That's a 2021. And according to our buddy here, the F-150 hybrid 2022 model you saw also didn't sell, but it has a reserve price of $18,750. So that's a almost 3-year-old truck for $18,000, but it comes with a lot of miles. Let me know what you think. Is that too much money or too little? Well, let us know if you like videos like this. I would like to do more, and I would like to find trucks with even more miles, right? 400, 500, 600,000 miles. We want to do it.
And the inventory is different every week, so these are the kinds of videos that we can come do all the time here at Dealer's Auto Auction of the Rockies. So, yeah, let us know what you think in the comments below.
This is very impressive, dude.
It's really cool.
Both of these trucks are quite impressive.